I'm Beth Doyle. I'm head of Conservation Services. I've been at Duke for 8 years now. As head of conservation, I do a lot of things. I make sure we have enough work coming through the workflow for both general and special collections. I review a lot of materials that are going to be digitized or going on to exhibit and make sure that those are in a good enough condition to undergo those processes. I make sure my staff have the equipment and the supplies that they need to do their jobs. I work with a lot of people around the library to make sure that our services are known and that they are working for everybody. I also do a lot of planning. I think both short and long term about what we can do for the library and how we can be most helpful. When I get to the bench, I get to work on some fun things, mostly from the rare book, manuscript, and special collection library. I do a lot of creative enclosures for things that are odd, like devil dolls and pink dragons and airplanes. I also like to work on a lot of flat paper, like maps and archival material. I think one of my favorite stories so far at Duke is a really personal one. I was in a meeting several years ago looking at the William Strong album, which is a collection of photographs of noted Confederate soldiers and women. And we were going to digitize this, and I was looking at it for condition to make sure it could go through the process safely. And I don't know, I was in a meeting with a lot of people, and I must have said something because all of a sudden everyone was looking at me. And what I had found in the middle of this album was an image of Howell Cobb, who my father is named after, and so I understand it, I would have been named after if I were born a boy. And we had never seen a picture of this side of the family. It's been very hard to trace, so it was pretty amazing to see it there in front of me. And it just really goes to show the power of primary research materials and why what we do is so important. And here's a picture. You can see he's got his hand on a pile of books, and I think I might have had that haircut at some point, but now you can find this album online, and I've sent that image to all of my family from that side of the family. So that was really special.